Hi viewers, welcome back. My name is Adeola Fayehun, and we just spoke with the former Vice President of Burundi. So we did that interview while the coup was still going on, but right now stories have changed and we'd like to give you guys an update. So we're glad to have him back, former Vice President of Burundi, Mr. Frederic Bamvuginyumvira. Welcome to SaharaTV.
Thank you.
And I'm so sorry for not saying your last name correctly.
Thank you very much. That's good.
Okay, so the last time that we spoke with you, the coup was still going on, but it looks like it was a failed coup. Can you tell us what went wrong and why the coup was not successful?
Yes. There is some days ago in Burundi, it happened a coup which involved a group of militaries, including some officers of Burundian army. And before that, we had some demonstrators against the violation of the constitution and the peace agreement of Burundi. So after that, we heard that coup has not been a success. So everybody who was involved in that coup has been taken to a cut now. This is a problem of what we had, because it is very difficult to know the reality of the ground, because there are no radio, because we had 4 radios, Isanganiro, APR, and Bonesha FM and Renaissance. All those stations, radio, have been banned by some criminals and from the police, from military, but we don't know exactly who did that. This is the problem we have now. What I'm telling you is maybe what happened by other people, because it is not easy to get reliable information from the ground, because we have no radio to inform us.
So the people that were responsible for the coup, like the coup leader, General Niyumba, where is he right now? And we've been hearing that there has been some arrests.
Yes, the chief of the coup, General Niyumba, we don't know exactly who is. Maybe he might have been killed. I don't know. Maybe he escaped from Burundi. I don't know. Nobody knows who exactly should be the General Niyumba.
I see. But we're showing videos of Burundians celebrating actually when the coup was announced. So you're telling us that it was just announced. It wasn't as if these coup leaders had actually taken hold of the presidential palace and all that.
Please?
No, I'm saying that we've been showing videos of Burundians celebrating when the coup was announced, but I just wanted us to be clear that it wasn't as if the general had actually taken over the presidential palace. He just announced it on the radio station at the time that there has been a coup, right?
That's right.
I see. So now Mr. President is back in town. Does that mean that the election will still hold in June, and is he still insisting on running?
You know, the problem of elections in Burundi is a serious issue, you know, because it is not easy to make a campaign of election when you don't have any radio to report what you are doing on the ground. What is there is only the public radio, but the public radio is only being used by the President of the Republic means that only the President of the Republic should be on the ground and see what he is doing reported by the public radio. Only that because people from opposition political parties should not have any reporters from the ground. This is a really problem about a campaign of election of 2015 now.
I see. But earlier, before we started this interview, you said you've been with some refugees. Do you mind telling us, like, we've been hearing that at least 100,000 people have fled Burundi. Is this true? And I know that people are running to Tanzania, Congo, and Rwanda. What is the situation like?
The situation now is that there is maybe 3 weeks ago, people from the northern of the country start to leave Burundi for Rwanda, for Congo, for Tanzania, maybe for Zambia. And today, they are numbered to 105,000 refugees from Burundi because of, they are threatening by people from the ruling party, CNDD-FDD. And they are threatening that those people because they tell them, you know, if you don't accept the third term of the President of the Republic, you will be killed surely. So people choose to leave Burundi, maybe for waiting for a moment outside of the country.
I see. But is there any plan or any program for the refugees right now? How are they faring?
Please?
The refugees right now, is there any support system for them, or people are just on their own?
I don't know exactly that.
How are they eating, and is there like a camp set up for them? You're saying at least 102,000 people have fled, and I'm wondering how those people are doing, the refugees.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like you're having difficulty hearing me, but let me ask another question. Do you think that the mediation effort by the President Museveni and the UN, do you think that would ease any tension in the country?
Yes, President Museveni, there is maybe 20 years ago, with the president of initiative of Burundi political process, maybe today, if he is involved in, if he was involved in that mediation, it could be something that is very, very interesting. Maybe we need not only him, but also the president of Tanzania, because our peace agreement has been signed in Arusha, the Tanzanian town. So if we should have any mediation, it may involve the president of Tanzania and the president of Uganda and maybe the UN, because everybody has been involved in getting that Arusha peace agreement.
I see. So I have like 30 seconds left, and my last question for you is, what is the message for Mr. President right now? If President Nkurunziza can hear you today and some other Burundians, what is the message for him?
The message for him from myself is that he must understand that when you are on power, you have to quit it one day. So it is if he is at the end of the second term of his power, it is time to leave. And maybe the message is to be an example, or to have an example from Mandela. Mandela, who ran the country only for one term, and he decided to quit the power without any idea of coming back to power. Now, the message to Mr. Nkurunziza is to understand that if you are not able to understand the advisors sent to him from everywhere, maybe he should make a problem, because when you is running a country, the country is not on your own country or your own property from your father. There is something which is a common group, a common ground, a common good that has been to be shared by everybody. We have a constitution. We have that Arusha Peace Agreement. It is good to be respected as a legal foundation of our country, because yes, we got peace, we got stability, thanks to that great document for our country.
I see. And you know, speaking about peace and stability, is the army right now divided between Hutus and Tutsis? I mean, those that have been loyal to Mr. President?
No, this is, yes, there is some reminiscence of this, but, you know, the problem of the ethnic problem of our country has been, yes, there is 20 years, but now the problem is an ethnic one. The problem is that the country is not well managed by the President Nkurunziza, because when we are making our demonstrations, I see Hutu and the Tutsi together making those demonstrations, meaning that we are facing the same problem.
I see. All right. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Frederic Bamvuginyumvira, for joining us.
Thank you very, very much.
We really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, viewers, there has been an update about the ongoing tension and crisis in Burundi. Stay tuned, we have much more to come.